2018 Audi A6 Saloon Review. The good points of Audi A6 Saloon. Refinement. Plush cabin. Long number of safety kit. The bad points of Audi A6 Saloon. Not as fun they are driving as rivals. Vague steering. Smaller boot than the usual Mercedes-Benz A-Class. The latest generation with the Audi A6 is being dedicated to the design formula and the other models inside the German maker's range. Therefore it's exactly like the A4 as well as the A8, and although it's actually not ugly, it's not about to wow you like a design classic. Watch around the all-new 2018 Audi A6 Saloon. We're currently running one like a long-term test car. The A6 has stiff competition on the likes in the Mercedes-Benz A-Class and also the BMW 5 Series, but the 7th incarnation from the A6 finally put its competitors inside the shade. Audi A6 features a plush cabin. If there's one area where Audi excels, it does not take quality of their cabins, plus the A6 Saloon isn't exception. Every fitting, fixture, button and switch you touch has a pleasing weight and action that leaves you feeling you might have spent your hard-earned dollars on a car that can last and last. The A6's cabin can also be well insulated as well as the seats have become comfortable. Drive misses from fun. The Audi A6 renders great strides from the way it drives when compared with previous generations. The only fly inside the ointment is really have all from the A6's rivals, that include the BMW 5 Series, Jaguar XF and Mercedes A-Class, a fearsome and capable number of rivals. The good bit will be the A6 rides well, albeit slightly around the firm side, and is particularly suitably hushed in any way speeds. Where the A6 cannot access it terms together with the BMW and Jaguar may be the feeling of precision in their handling and steering. For some, this can be of no consequence, but also for many drivers the A6 misses that penetration of enjoyment that marks out its key rivals. Even with quattro all-wheel drive, the Audi cannot hop on terms on this pair of competitors. Although four-wheel drive system endows the A6 with prodigious quantities of grip in every conditions. High-performance Audi S6 Saloon. Available both in Saloon and Avant estate body styles, the S6 features a 450 horsepower V8 engine which enables 4.062 miles per hour sprint in 4.6 seconds. It's there to bridge the gap relating to the regular A6 plus the ultra-powerful RS6 Avant, and that is only available as a possible estate. Late 2016 saw the S6's single-spec range double with all the addition with the Black Edition trim. Building around the spec from the standard car, the S6 Black Edition gains goodies like 20-inch matte titanium look alloy wheels, Bose multi-channel, black styling pack and privacy glass. Updates to Audi A6 engine and equipment in 2014. Revisions on the A6 arrived 2014, and included a styling update, new lighting options, and engine and gearbox upgrades. As well because addition associated with an efficient new Ultra 2.0-liter engine. The prevailing 3 diesel-powered A6s received more power and from now on comply with Euro 6 emission regulations. The facelift also saw the retirement from the CVT gearbox, that was replaced with a redeveloped 7-speed S-tronic twin-clutch transmission in front-wheel drive models. Further range adjustments to 2016. In April 2016 another update was announced to the A6 range. The biggest news here was the development of SE executive specification as opposed to base specs A. Across the number there were minor styling upgrades along with the addition of Audi smartphone interface on the connectivity systems to allow for a wired link with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The verdict. The Audi A6 Saloon remains among the better cars in the class, despite being launched well before the current version of their main rivals. There's something for up to anyone from the range, but all versions are nicely finished and also have relatively efficient engines, meaning they do not cost a lot to run. So is this fact car special enough to face out in an incredibly competitive market? Watch on for that Audi A6 review. There's a reliable range of petrol and diesel power providing Audi A6 performance. Petrol engines. Opt to the 3.0-liter TFSI V6 Quattro along with the performance ups a gear. It will need 5.5 seconds to have from a standing begin to 62 miles per hour and contains an electronically limited top speed of 155 miles per hour. That's quick for the car that weighs 1,740 kilograms. 3 gearboxes are available about the A6, a 6-speed manual for front-wheel drive, 8-speed Multitronic or 7-speed S-tronic. The Multitronic CVT and manual boxes can be found on all front-wheel drive models even though the S-tronic may come as standard around the Quattro models. Introduced in 2012, the 2.0-liter petrol engine from the A6 incorporates electric hybrid capacity to offer 242 bhp and drives via an automatic gearbox to offer strong acceleration coupled to decent economy. Diesel engines. The diesel engine options inside Audi A6 Saloon incorporate a 174 bhp 2.0-liter TDI, a 201 bhp 3.0-liter TDI as well as a 241 bhp 3.0-liter V6 TDI. There can be the 3.0-liter V6 biturbo diesel that's added in early 2012 with 309 bhp. The largest seller will be the 2 main .0-liter diesel engines since it's one of the most frugal, greenest. You take pride and makes the automobile feel more nimble compared to the heavier 3.0-liter diesel units. The engines are remarkably refined along with the stats are respectable. The 174 bhp 2.0-liter diesel engine will complete the 0.62 miles per hour benchmark sprint in 8.7 seconds although it has an achievable top speed of 141 miles per hour. Engine updates in 2014. All 4 TDI engines, including a new ultra-efficient 2-liter diesel, were revamped in order to meet the limits from the Euro 6 emission standard. The new 2-liter TDI Ultra, when associated with 17-inch alloy wheels and together with the S-tronic automatic gearbox, should return 67.3 miles per gallon and 109 gkm of CO2 in safe form, says Audi. This new engine brings the A6's BIC down from 18% to 17%, and road tax from Band C to Band B. It produces 187 bhp and 400 Nm of torque, making the A6 from 0.62 miles per hour in 8.2 seconds. The 3-liter 6-cylinder TDI with 215 bhp replaces the previous 201 bhp version, which is available in front-wheel drive or quattro all-wheel drive. A 268 bhp variant takes over from your outgoing 242 bhp engine, as well as the top from the range 3-liter TDI diesel biturbo produces 316 bhp, 7 bhp on its predecessor. Both are linked exclusively to quattro all-wheel drive. New gearbox options. Along with 2014's engine upgrades came a raft of changes to your available gearboxes. While the biturbo diesel uses an 8-speed Tiptronic automatic transmission, the rest of the V6 engines have become linked into a 7-speed S-tronic twin-clutch transmission. This replaces the 8-speed Multitronic CVT gearbox, helping to improve economy with fast gear changes plus a new coasting function. The 6-speed manual gearbox that's available just as one option inside Ultra model can be a new transportable, low-friction design. Recommends. It's tough to look past the 174 bhp 2.0-liter turbodiesel engine and 6-speed manual gearbox for company drivers, although the Multitronic Auto doesn't hamper emissions or economy drastically, so maybe the one we choose. The A6 might be better. Audi claims its cars have advancement through technology, or when they like to think of it as Vorsprung durch Technik. However, the A6 is not as rewarding to operate a vehicle as a BMW 5 Series, or possibly is it as cosseting like a Mercedes-Benz A-Class. The 2.0-liter variant is much better in side handling department when as compared to the 3.0-liter powered car. The lighter engine definitely makes the car feel more nimble and agile when cornering. Use the Drive Select system, which enhances the motorist to tweak the throttle, gearbox and suspension. You can vary the amount of damping within the suspension with Sport, Comfort and Intermediate modes. Nevertheless, it doesn't quite have what must be done to provide a degree of driving enjoyment offered by the 5 Series. The car is defined quite well. It features a firm ride, plus the chassis is a useful one, but the big downside may be the steering. Whether you tinker together with the Drive Select or otherwise, it feels vague and it is quite a bit less engaging because the BMW, which can be a real shame. Stiffer sports suspension lowers your vehicle by 20 mm, and that provides standard before you choose the A6 and S-Line trim. This gives the auto better turning while grip levels are wonderful. The Quattro 4-wheel drive provides excellent all-weather traction, even though the powerful 6-cylinder models with front-wheel drive can overwhelm, with front tires maintaining wheel spin. With that in mind, it's probably worth choosing Quattro where possible. The interior is very dramatic with the gauges and switches in the logical order. The wraparound instrument cluster is very just like that within the A8. The prominent materials are of the high quality. There are a lot of buttons to hold both driver and passenger entertained. The focal point will be the MMI, having its 6.5-inch retractable monitor and huge central knob. This centerpiece gives easy access towards the audio system, the Bluetooth phone interface along with the SD card-based navigation. Audi A6 comfort levels are imperious. Being cocooned from the cabin on the A6 is often a real pleasure. It is well insulated, and noise intrusion on the engine is minimal. A faint whirring could be heard from time to time. The car rides approximately undulating surfaces. This means it's best on motorways, but it really can still hold its on B roads. There is little road noise on the tires, along with the only intrusion could be the wind. This really is largely down towards the large wing mirrors. The seats are very bolstered, and also the side supports hold you in well when cornering. Audi has offered the A6 rolling around in its usual later badged as say Executive and S-Line trims since the auto arrived in 2011. In 2012, furthermore, it added the hybrid model, which came to use own standalone trim level until it absolutely was discontinued in 2014. In late 2016, a top-spec Black Edition trim level have also been added, boasting enhanced styling as well as an upgraded head unit as standard. High-performance S6 and S6 Black Edition models can be found. All A6 Saloons feature ESP, 6 airbags plus a tire pressure monitoring system. A start-stop system is usually included effortlessly. Models. Standard Audi A6 equipment. The say Executive version in the Audi A6 Saloon has 17-inch alloy wheels and Audi's dynamic suspension as standard, together with Audi Drive Select, permit the driver pick from comfort, auto, dynamic and efficiency modes with the throttle response. An electric parking brake can also be standard, together with cruise control, driver information system, automatic headlights and wipers, electrically adjusted and heated door mirrors, electric windows overall, and Audi's parking system plus with audible and visual parking aids. Inside, the A6 Executive has climate control, front center armrest, Milano leather upholstery, ISOFIX child seat mounts, manual seat adjustment for that front two seats, 6040 split and fold rear bench seat, and Bluetooth phone compatibility. There can be Audi's MMI navigation sedan that incorporates a 6.5-inch color monitor and MMI controller on center console. The sedan will also be worked by voice control. On top of pretty much everything, the S-Line models have 3-spoke multi-function tire, headlining in black cloth, front sports seats with 4-way electric adjustment, and Valcana leather upholstery. The S-Line has 18-inch alloy wheels and sports suspension lowered by 20 mm Allroad, chrome exhaust tailpipes, xenon headlights with LED daytime running lights, LED rear lights, headlight washers, S-Line front and back bumpers and side skirts, along with a rear diffuser and boot spoiler. Upgrade to black edition trim and side coming from a swathe of styling upgrades, black radiator grille, 20-inch 5 twin-spoke matte titanium look alloy wheels, privacy glass. The modifications from S-Line spec are minimal. You do, however, receive a sporty flat-bottomed multi-function steering wheel with an upgraded Bose multi-channel audio system. For those that need the extra speed, reasonably limited S6 model is additionally available and builds for the standard equipment supplied by lower specs. Quattro all-wheel drive, S-Sport adaptive air suspension, high beam assist, matte black brake calipers and dual-branch oval twin tailpipes are included within the S6's starting price, similar to the unique 19-inch alloy wheels. In addition to your S6 standard equipment, S6 Black Edition cars take advantage of upgraded 20-inch 5 twin-spoke design alloy wheels, Bose multi-channel surround sound, black styling pack and privacy glass. Audi A6 Saloon Accessories. The Audi A6 Saloon may be upgraded with metallic paint, 19-inch alloy wheel options, a sunroof, tow bar and roof rails to transport a bike or ski carrier. Inside, buyers could decide among different leather upholstery, uprated music system, DAB digital radio, and also the sedan may be upgraded to navigation plus that carries a touchpad that recognizes words while you write them. Facelift in 2014 brings new interior and lighting options. The 2014 update brought from it new lighting choices for all A6 models. Xenon headlamps are standard for same models, while LED headlights with sweeping rear indicators are added to for S-Line versions and above. Available for an option along the A6 models from 2014 are matrix LED headlights. These use clusters of LED lights, which could be individually controlled to protect yourself from dazzling other motorists and light away the road better. Lunar silver upholstery and headlining material was added for S-Line versions, along with the dual-zone climate control was expanded to your deluxe sport-zone system. New gear lever designs and other chrome detailing were also added. The MMI Navigation Plus system was upgraded with an all-new processor and touchpad, and also a phone box, which connects your mobile phone on the car's antenna for improved reception, was added. There isn't much to worry about regarding Audi A6 safety. The previous generation from the A6 achieved a upscale rating in adult protection, along with the new model doesn't have trouble meeting the same stringent degree of crash safety. Standard kit includes front airbags with front deactivation, and side head airbags, seatbelt monitoring, anti-theft alarm device with tow-away protection using inclination sensors, tire pressure monitoring display and DSP electronic stability program. Options which could prove winner with prospective buyers include night vision with pedestrian detection, rear side airbag, 75-liter fuel tank and active lane assist. Keeping your loose change with the car park meter is not any problem since there are plenty of cubbies well within reach from the driver. Passengers inside the rear may have lots of head and legroom, even those hitting 6 foot. The boot is very large and using the seat setup it has 530 liters. This fares well when compared to using the BMW 5 Series 520 liters along with the Lexus GS 330 liters. Nevertheless, the Mercedes A-Class trumps the A6 with 540 liters of space. Fold the seats down plus the boot becomes a wide expanse of usable load room, 995 liters.